Let's move on to the next question. That is, can you share a memorable moment you have experienced with a child exploring AI together?
Yeah. So one moment that really stayed with me was during a workshop when a child, 6 years old, is usually that age, said, "So AI is learning from us, but what if we teach it the wrong thing?" And that question captured everything. It captured understanding, it captured curiosity, and it captured ethics, which you might think that, like, how can a 6 years old understand all of that at once? But it actually shows that children don't just absorb information, they think deeply about it when given the opportunity. So, like, that's exactly the kind of awareness that I think we want to build early on for our children, just to make sure that they are ready for the future.
Absolutely. With so many children being involved in AI, they're already smart about it and asking the real questions when even like grown-ups can't figure out like the ethics and all the things that you need to know of AI. The children are already understanding it, and it's very fascinating to see actually. Akansha, what about you?
That's a wonderful example, yours, Rhyme. Like, it's a wonderful example. No, my personal example was, well, my nephew was 10 years old, and he had some, like, homework from school, which was like extracurricular kind of homework. And now that he's understanding what you can and cannot Google, he kind of searched the problem, like the assignment that he was supposed to do, and he immediately found it on Google at the exact copy, and then it was very easy for him. And he was like, and he made this really smart comment, and he said, "Oh, the teacher also looked at the first link." And it was so funny because it was literally the first link, and this is where kids are, where the playing field is level. When teachers give homework or they assign tasks, you are expecting the kids will put in some effort, but today's kids are very smart at dodging that effort, I feel. And he could find that. So that was a good instance where I realized that that's why these people are like super savvy.
Mm.
Right, right. That's a really good point. Grace, what about? Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I'm enjoying to hearing about these different conversation dialects between kids and adults. I think they are dealing with maybe a more mature kids at that age, and my experience is dealing with the younger one. I think they are aware of the AI tool, but they may be a bit scared of using it. For example, when I was developing Space Talk AI with my nephew, 6 years old nephew, the tool is allowing him to call the planet. So when the tool is working, so there's a ringtone, do 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 do. He told me I'm scared. He told me he is scared. And I told him, don't be scared. I'm here. Let's do it together. So I feel that sometimes the kids, when they are more mature, they're aware of they can master the AI and they feel comfortable doing it. But for the younger kids, there are still, we need to establish the level of AI safety, that type of awareness for them to get comfortable with AI. So I can see a different the spectrum of kids and they are the different interaction with adults and the tool.
Right, right. That was a really enlightening perspective. um, let's go to the next question, which is, what are some creative ways to engage mothers and children together in exploring AI?
Uh, I will keep always saying storytelling because I think that storytelling is one of the most powerful ways, especially for younger children. And that's the foundation of Let's Teach Ruby, because, like, when children and parents experience a story together, it creates like an understanding, and it creates a shared moment, a shared learning moment for both of them. And from there, they can build on it. They can add sample activities like train the robot game, pattern recognition exercise, everyday conversations about how apps are working, and then like maybe exploring the apps together, similarly to how Grace is engaging with her nephew to do that, and like to explore the different kinds of applications available. So I think, yeah, like integration, and then like doing everything together, exploring together is the key way for the engagement between mothers and children.
Absolutely. Storytelling is like a great base for both the mother and the child to experience AI and learning it together. And it's also like a bonding moment, so it can strengthen relationships as well. Let's hear from Akansha.
Um, I think in my like experience with my friend, um, when they had what she did, and what I really liked about her approach was to learn a new language together. So my friend, what she did was she wanted to learn, like the child is learning French. So she said, okay, I'm also sort of rusty because I probably studied in school and forgot. And she was like, oh, let's both of us learn together. So it became a journey, and it became something where they are doing it together, and both are getting scores, and you are so it's like a bonding activity as well as like doing something together where you both start as novice. Usually it's there is this relationship between adults and children where children need answers, and the adults are the ones who are providing answers. So we kind of shift from that top bottom approach to something that you are doing together, and I think that can also help bridge this gap, and have mothers be more aware and not feel as overwhelmed, and they can do it together with the child, and explore them, expose them to AI in a very safe manner.
Mm.
Absolutely. Language learning is a really good way because then they can keep each other in check and like and they can also like experience a whole new culture and language together. It's a really good way to introduce AI and keep the engagement going. Grace, let's hear from you.
Yeah, this on the topic of storytellings and learning about culture, language. I just want to share a little bit about what we are developing in MI Tech. There's a new tool called What's Why.ai. It's basically an AI-powered platform for the parents, families, mothers to inspire and educate their children through personalized story about their local language, local culture, and local values. So if anyone listening would be interested, please go to the iOS App Store because it is ready. Thank you for giving me time to promote my app.
That was a nice advertisement pull. Let's head to our last question to end this discussion. That is, looking ahead, what's one mindset or habit mothers should nurture today to prepare their children for an AI-driven future? Yusra?
Yeah, so my answer to this would be curiosity over protection and over perfection, because mothers tend to want to protect their kids, but at the same time, they want them to perfect everything. But then I think having a curious mindset can set you for both, can protect you, and can help you perfect the subject. So the goal is not to raise children who know everything about AI, but children who are comfortable questioning, exploring, and adapting. Because if we think about it, AI will keep evolving. But if children grow up asking, how does this work and should I trust this? They will be prepared for whatever comes next. And that mindset often starts with the mother being willing to model that curiosity herself. So, like, it starts from the mother to the child.
Mm.
That's great advice, really, because if curiosity is kept alive and if the creativity remains in the child when evolving AI is AI is evolving, the child can keep adapting and using all their creativeness, and they can easily adapt and make better use of AI. Let's hear from Akansha.
Um, I think I would say moderation, because things are moving too fast, too soon, and it that can the timing of it can also overwhelm sometimes, even like for us as coders or as people who work in the industry. You just get mind boggled at the speed and the fastness of everything. So I think moderation is very key, because AI is only a part of your environment. It's not the entire environment. So as long as you understand that and you keep that distance and you use it moderately, um, I think that can be a good balance. So for me, the suggestion would be just try and find your balance and keep it moderate. So then it doesn't become too much for the mother or the child. So I think that would be one very holistic solution to this approach of like what to do with AI. Keep it moderate, and then that just makes you feel like it's homeostasis, right? It's part of your environment, rather than it being this one big thing that scares you. So I think that would be my suggestion.
That's really good advice. Moderation and balance is needed in everything. And so excessive use of anything is just going to spoil the essence of AI, basically. So let's hear from Grace.
I loved how all the panelists are united for the topic and have different advice about mindset, what to give. Because for me, I would say entrepreneurial mindset for mothers. Mothers are in charge of creating a personalized AI journey for their children. So that is my advice for the mothers.
That's really good advice. Yeah, entrepreneurial, mindset is really needed for even when using AI. So now we have come to the end of today's discussion, and so it's clear that mothers play a powerful role in shaping how children approach and understand artificial intelligence. Now, from encouraging curiosity to guiding responsible use, their support can make a lasting difference. Thank you all for your thoughtful insights and participation. It's been a pleasure moderating this conversation. I hope today's discussion inspires you to continue exploring and supporting the next generation's journey with AI. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you,
Thank
Zara.
you.
And
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sarah, thank
how do you feel about AI? I know this is out of scope, out of scope, but you are a student yourself, and you are learning about AI and learning with AI. In it is so different from when we were in high school. I mean, I feel
Right.
so old. But what do you feel?
Thank you so much for asking. If I were to be asked, I would say, like you said, moderation and balance is everything, and to be original and to keep your creativity and curiosity alive. Even when AI is evolving, you need to have that curiosity and to be, independent and to use AI in a more ethical manner than in like you should not be, we should be responsible with how we use it, and it should not be used in an excessive manner. So that's all I have to say.
Well
Okay.
answered. Well answered, Sarah. Thank you everyone for the panel discussion today. See you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
evening.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.